Hey guys, today I am going to be showing you how to install the most realistic faux dreads in the world. So let's get right into it. Here are a few items that you're going to need to complete this project. Please check the description box because I will have everything written, including my review on these amazing dreadlock box, handmade, synthetic, reusable dreadlocks. I know y'all didn't think I was about to be hand creating these amazing butt length dreadlocks. Come on now, ain't nobody got time for that. But my dude over at Dreadlock Box has us completely covered. And so let me show you how I prep them. I'm going to start by soaking them in vinegar. You can use either Bragg's apple cider vinegar or just regular distilled vinegar. I'm using 1 cup and about half a sink full of lukewarm water. Now I'm going to let those soak for about 20 minutes, and as you can see the film on the top of the water, that's the alkaline, and soaking them prevents that alkaline from causing your scalp to itch later. So remember that tip whenever you're using synthetic hair. Soak off the alkaline with vinegar. Alright, so I'm going to simply rinse those off, wring them out, and set them aside to let them dry. Alright, so I'm starting with freshly shampooed and deep conditioned hair, and I blew it out on medium heat. So I don't want to get a perfectly straight blowout, but just hair that's easier to work with. I'm going to apply my moisturizer, and I'm going to evenly distribute that from roots to end. Next, I'm going to part each section that I'm going to be working in. This just gives me such ease, and it also just makes me feel like I'm accomplishing a lot when I get each section completed. I have 9 rows in total. This is also a great tip so you're able to determine how many dreads or locks you want to use in your head. So I'm at my last row, and I'm going to be using the brick lay technique throughout the whole installation of these faux dreads. Right now I'm just going to go in and part out using the brick technique and separate my last 4 dread sections. Next I'm going to take my real hair and I'm going to just start plaiting. Now, the next part that I'm about to show you is completely optional, but for me, the health of my hair is never up for debate. So I'm going to plait my hair down to a certain length, and then I'm going to take a little bit of synthetic braiding hair. I showed that in the beginning of things that you'll need. And I'm going to take a small piece and I'm going to loop it over my middle finger. And then I'm going to put it in between my middle finger and pointer finger. And I'm going to add that hair in so that I'm assuring that my ends are completely covered and secure. So here's an instant replay. Add the synthetic hair on the front side of your middle finger and then secure it between your middle finger and pointer finger and continue to plait as you were previously before you even added the synthetic hair. To keep the hair from being too bulky, I just simply separate one of the legs into the third leg to evenly distribute the synthetic braiding hair. This assures that the hair is easy to braid all the way to the ends, really making sure that your hair is protected. Alright, so it's time to install your lock. You see that hole? We're going to do it just like the crochet method, but these are the most natural looking locks I have ever seen. Can you guys see that? So I'm going to take my crochet needle, put it through the hole, grab my braid, close the hook, put it on there, and you'll see I pull that tight. It's kind of like both hands are pulling. This hand is pulling down, this hand is pulling back. I'm going to twist. I'm going to take my braid and I'm going to start wrapping it around the lock. Just like you would if you were going to be doing lock extensions. So simple, you guys. I can't get over how fast it is to install these, how authentic they look. And I know you're sitting here watching this and thinking, but you can see that that's wrapped on there. You can. I have one more step after this. How I'm going to secure the end of my hair is with an elastic band. I'm going to hold right where my hair ends. Feed the lock through, twist to secure that so it doesn't come undone right there on that end. And then I'm going to secure my ends in the rubber band and just keep going until I can't twist the rubber band any longer. And again, insert crochet hook into dreadlock loop, insert hook into braid, pull braid through dreadlock hook, pinch the loop part of the dreadlock and wrap your real hair around the base of the dreadlock. Secure with an elastic band and move on to the next braid. And for the final part of this technique, we are going to take full length Marley hair, fold it in half, and cut it at that half. We're going to stretch it out so that it's very thin on one end and it's blunt on the other. We're going to take that blunt end, line it up with our hair, and then we're going to start twisting a few times at the root, working our way down, taking those thin ends that we stretch and keep wrapping until we can wrap no further. Then we're going to hand roll, and we have the most realistic dreadlock in the world. All right, let's see it again. Blunt ends, stretch out the skinny end. We have a little bit of excess hair on this one, so we're going to take the blunt end, line it up, and fold that excess hair. We're going to wrap it around the base a few times, wrap all the way down until we get to the skinny end, and we're going to continue to wrap until it's secure, hand roll, and we're done. And can you see the difference without the wraps and with the wraps? And that is how I did this installation, y'all, in like no time flat. If you saw my how to box braid video, you know it took me about 12 hours to do those. It took me 5.5 to do these, and that's with the length of my hair. I have 62 dreads in my head, and guess what, guys? These dreads are reusable. All right, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. Make sure you guys check out my last video. Also, make sure you come and check me out over on social media. I'm all over the place, guys, and come visit me at themariaantoinette.com. See you in the next video. Bye.